What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division PTS video. Today we're going to take a look at how to play Descent and all the information and everything you need to know if you're not able to jump into the PTS to play it. Before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come on over to Twitch and hit follow because I could be streaming live right now. And if you need a community Discord because you need some help with the Division, you'll find the link down below in the description. And with all that said, let's get started. So when you look at the map the first time you log into the PTS and what will be year 5 season 1, you're going to have the Descent mode over here, and there is a new shop. It'll be the cart icon at first. Once you visit it, you're able to fast travel here and it turns into the Descent icon. When you get here, this is just an old area. It's not that you can't do anything here for some reason. It's a little bit strange, but they put a shop here that you can use points or currency that you earn here. You can see at the bottom with the skull on it. You earn this by completing Descent or doing things in Descent, and then you can come here and upgrade your NSA tech upgrades. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work at the moment. I bought an exotic chance increase. It took my money, but it didn't give it me. We'll try it again now to see if it was bugged. And it's still bugged. It took me money and it didn't give me the upgrade. We'll try this one here, see if it's all of them. Yeah, it looks like the entire shop is bugged right now, so we can't upgrade anything here. But there's all sorts in here. Extra talent choice, and this will make sense when I go in there in a little bit. Increased exotic chance, currency gain, accuracy, crit chance, headshot, stability, armor on kill, protection from elite, hazard protection, health on kill, skill damage, skill haste, skill repair, and status effects. And this is essentially going to be the Descent grind. And what you're going to want to do is basically max all of these just so that you are better and well, much better equipped when you're in the mode itself. So let's head into the mode itself. Just fast travel in, and you can go in with a group. We couldn't invite people once we're in there, so you must be in your pre-made group if you're going to win a group beforehand. You get a random character that's different every time. You interact, and it does all the nice little animation, and you are in. So when you're in for the first time, you can get a weapon, and you get 3 randomly chosen weapons. Everyone that comes in, if you're in a group, it's all different, or you can choose a skill if you want. This one, obviously, I'm going to take a weapon for the first time, and you put it in the slot, and I'll take the Restorer Hive as well and put that in there as well. So there we go. We've got our weapon and we've got our skill, and that menu then becomes unavailable. You can't use it again. The shop at this point, you can't buy anything. We have not made any credits. So you've got things like ammo capacity, talent slots, tech slots, extra med kits, grenades. You can reduce hazard chance and stuff and things like that. Extra skill choice. And again, a lot of them will make sense once I show you the next couple of bits. There's no ammo drops or anything in the game. So when you get to this kind of section in the game, this is good for you to stock up and make sure you've got all your med packs and all your ammo for all of your guns. Nice little tip, when you get to the point you can take a second gun, it's definitely worth it because you are doubling up on your ammo capacity. And then you get 3 rooms to choose from. All are varying difficult. Well, two are easy and there's one normal one. So if we head over here, you can see this is easy. That's the you can see that one over there is easy as well by looking at the symbol in the middle. This one's all blue, that one's 2 blues and a yellow, and that one's 2 blues and a red. And this is pretty random generated. So when you come into this, you'll have different colours. You might get one that's red, yellow and blue, all red, all yellow, or a variety, anything in between. And this is basically the type of talent you're going to get for completing it. So at the moment, I'm going to head over here. Our first floor with nothing to lose. I might as well take the slightly more difficult floor. And you can see here the choices, the currency we're going to get, and our heat gauge. Now, one thing to take a look at here is our heat gauge. Now, we can't see the heat gauge anymore anywhere at the moment because we haven't got any heat. And once that heat builds to 100%, you get to fight your nemesis. and that's kind of the final boss, we should say. Although you do get the option to continue after you've done that final encounter, that's kind of where you can just say, you know, all right, I'm done now. I want to leave this mode and go and play the game. Give me my rewards or whatever. So the harder the difficulty is, the lower the heat get you for the gauge. So if you go into an easy mode, you get 6% heat, which means you don't have to do very many to get to 100%. If you go into a medium, you get 4, and if you go into a hard, you get 2. Quick PSA here. Yesterday we were doing hard all the time. We wanted to get as many hards in as we possibly could before we got to the boss, because we heard from other sources that you get a harder boss, and you know, at the end, which we assume then will net us better rewards. The rewards aren't in the public test server at the moment, so we don't know what kind of rewards we're going to get, but we just wanted to basically get as many hard floors out the way as possible. If you press I, you can see what your loadout is, and as you can see, you can get 6 offensive talents, you can get 6 defensive talents, and you can get 6 utility talents. And what I said about the shop at the beginning not working, it actually is working, it's just not showing, because I add a random talent, and as you can see, it's given me protective reload as a random talent. So the exotic one's probably working also, which should be in one of these sections just here. You back out to the escape menu, you get a bit of a thing of what you've done. Nemesis heat gauge there shows a 0%, and that's kind of it. So let's show you what these rooms are like. They're pretty standard Division of Fur rooms. You go in, you get given a task. The red rooms are where the enemies are going to come out. Grenades are really good as the rooms start. And you just chop away them with your pistol. Although saying that, I've got an M1 here now, haven't I? So you've got to remember, you've got to play it safe, because I have one med kit. I'm not going to be able to pick any more med kits up. You've got to play it safe. You've got to play it tactical and in cover until you get all of your talent unlocked. Got somebody else hiding just over there. Where is he? Oh, he got me. There we go. And that's it. That's the room complete. That's the rooms at the most basic. As you get harder, you get more waves. You get things in the room that can set you on fire or poison you. All kinds of environmental things that can actually make it a lot harder as well. And the layouts often change. Although I do feel like at some point, just like Underground in Division 1, you will get used to the room layouts, even though they are random. So now we get to choose a talent. So now this is actually really good because I already had a tier 1 protective reload. I can actually upgrade my protective reload to tier 2, whereas it gives me 10% by reloading, it would give me 20. I could take a brand new one here at leadership, and I can take strained as well as another one. So I'm going to take strained because my plan is to switch to an assault rifle. So I'll take strained and I'll put it in there. As you can see, you unlock 3 from the start, and the other options in the shop allow you to purchase extra slots with currency that you earn from being in each room. And you saw that on the door at the beginning, and I'll show you that again now here on this room. You can see there you're going to get 350 currency. And this one now at the end, we're also going to get access to a supply shop. That will be the same on all of them, and in things like that you can buy shock ammo, health kits, and things like regular ammo if you need to top up. And the good thing about that is I could put shock ammo on my pistol and store it for when I get to a boss level. We'll run in and we'll do this.
Entering new room. Difficulty.
I'll probably speed up
Medium.
the fight here because you really don't see need to see me kill a few more ads.
Get ready, extra. Everyone stay here. One of ours is dead.
Console online. Supply
And
station.
now we have access to a shop. And we also have access to pick a brand new talent. So as you can see, armor kits, grenades, ammo if you need it. When you buy it, it puts it on the gun that you have currently equipped. So just make sure that you've got the gun equipped that you want it on. And for this one, we'll take the taser rounds just so I can show you what it's like. I'm going to take a new talent. As you can see here, we got a choice of one of each: Adrenaline Rush, Overwatch, or Vindictive. And what we'll do, we'll take Overwatch for this one and put it in there. And then you move on. And all the time you're doing this, you're kind of building up to a mini boss section. So again, we've got a medium heat gauge there, and then an easy one. We'll take the medium one again. I'll speed up the gameplay so that I can show you the mini boss section also.
Hostile construction initiated. Console online.
And as you can see with an M1A and shock ammo, it makes that really, really easy because you're not firing through it really fast. We can take glass cannon here, protective reload, fast hands. Let's take glass cannon because I'm a risk taker. And I'll probably die in the video. And then we head to the next section.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating. Easy. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors. Console active.
And at this point, I don't want any of these, so I'm going to choose to re-roll it. You get another chance at a different set. All pretty rubbish yet again. But we'll take unhinged. And we'll get rid of strained. You can also cancel and not take anything, and it'll give you 250 credits to put towards purchasing things in the shop. So now you can see we've only got one option, and this is kind of going to be the mini boss arena.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating. High value target.
I'm going to get to fight a high value
Construction
target.
initiated.
These rooms are all pretty big. There's only a couple of them that I've seen so far, although they are big arenas. It's a pretty impressive White House one as well. And that is kind of it for your section. And then all you do then is you keep doing that all the way up until you max your heat gauge and you get to fight your nemesis. You get one extra option though now when you get to here. Oh, they've got an exotic chance as well, which is really nice. These are pretty random. You can collect up to 3. So definitely worth taking one of these. We're going to take the busy little bee talent. Should work fairly well with the M1A. And we also then get to choose some stats as well. Basically your core attributes to make even better for the first time. Don't press escape on it. I don't know what it took then. Because I was getting rid of the tutorial menu. It seems to bugged out and I'm not sure which one it gave me. Maybe it gave me the defensive one, I think. And then you just get to move on. And as you can see here, it'll load up and you'll get your next mini section where you build towards a mini boss and you get to select them again. Obviously, you can see here how this is going to work. If you take the harder sections, you'll get much more mini bosses and you'll get much more attributes, allowing you to basically then fill this entire thing up before you get to the final battle. Because as you can see here, when you get to this section again, you can choose a green gun this time. And I assume if you take enough levels, you'll be able to take a purple and maybe even a yellow gun by the time you get to the end. We'll take the LMG because that has a lot of bullets, good value for money. And again, in the shop here now, you can buy the talents, ammo capacity, and things like that. I'm going to take an offensive slot. I'm going to take ammo capacity. Because that's how I'm going to build to a glass cannon kind of build. Do that first, because obviously then you get these boxes, which are free. And you get to refill everything back up. I'm going to leave it there. There's nothing much else to show you. That is how you play Descent. I don't want to put a spoiler on for the final boss. Some people might not want to see that. So I'll keep that separate. It is just a final boss fight in a brand new arena. So there's nothing extra to show you there. Just that when you get to the end of it, you land in one of these rooms again. And you can choose whether to continue with everything you've got and start over again and build to a new nemesis. Or you can just quit out and take your rewards. That's going to be it, agents. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Descent. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.